Okay ladies, so the first thing that you're going to want to do before you get started is definitely brush out your hair. To have the big, like, voluminous curls, you're definitely going to want to be working with your hair already smooth. You're going to take your favorite oil. A lot of them from the drugstore are really great. My favorite one is this Garnier Fructis Marvelous Oil, and this one is the Deep Nourishing 5-Action Hair Elixir. In the shower, you can leave it in your hair overnight. So I really like this oil, and I only do one pump, which is about that much. I warm it up in my hands, and then I put it through my hair. The reason why this is so important is that you're just gonna want something to be there to protect your hair so you're not just curling your hair without any product in it. This is definitely gonna help the health of your hair and will also give it more of a glossy finish. And just like my previous hair tutorial, I'm going to section my hair up in 3 major sections, and I'm gonna start above the ear and go back. And then you're gonna take your clip and clip it up. I like to take 2 equal sections, bring them forward. So to get those really big kind of like natural waves, I'm going to be using my Hot Tools 1.5 inch curler. So this one is pretty big, and depending on the type of hair that you have, you're gonna want to adjust the heat. So I have really like thick, coarse hair, so I'm gonna go up to 430, which is the max, and this is to ensure that it holds as long as possible. In the photo that I used, I did like about 1.5 inch section. So just like my previous tutorial, I kind of just comb my fingers through and divide it up evenly that way. So this is about 1 inch of hair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl all of the curls away from my face. So with the clamp in front, I'm going to put the hair in between the clamp and the barrel, and I'm going to start moving the barrel down and turning it away from my face so that all the curls are curling away. And this takes a lot of practice. I definitely struggled with this technique initially. It's so much easier to just wrap your hair around a wand, but since this has the clamp and this is new, I don't want to rip it off. But I just kind of continually like tap the hair and make sure that it's getting warm and it's not too hot. And once you can start to feel the heat coming through, that means that they're ready. So that's kind of, so that's kind of what it should look like. Big curl, let's throw it to the back. And then in my previous tutorial, I used my wand, my makeshift wand, and I did it every I alternated. For this tutorial, I'm not going to. So again, I'm gonna put the clamp in front, close it, and I'm gonna start to twirl it. And this takes practice. I can't say that enough. This is not an easy thing. Once you get into it, you'll be good. Then I'm going to take my Aussie Mega Spray, and I'm just going to spray the curls, and then I'm going to throw them to the back. And I'm spraying the sections as I go because I feel like this curling iron doesn't hold, the heat doesn't hold as long in the hair. So you can do it at the end if you want them to be like longer and not be as curly, but I want to make these curls last as long as I can. So again, I'm just gonna part my hair up again right above my eyebrow and pin the rest up. Then I'm just gonna do the same thing and I'm just gonna do the same thing and curl away from my face. So I left the front section down so I could show you what I do. So I kind of like split this in half and then I did it in layers for both sides. So then for the front pieces, I like to do like two, like, I guess like smaller sections, but I like them to have like a lot of, this is wrong. Throw the hair over like these, and then I'm gonna start to roll them back. And I have kind of layers in the front, so this kind of gets a little weird. That's why I like to do more than one section for the front. So let this go. And you never want to heat the front pieces as long as you heat the rest of the hair, just because these hairs are a little bit more fragile because they're like your baby hairs. So then with this front piece, I'm only gonna do like the bottom half. I'm not gonna go all the way up like I have been with the rest of them. So it kind of goes away from the face. So then I'm gonna do my last sprays. And then I just kind of let it sit for a couple of minutes. I don't like to break it up immediately because I want it to kind of hold and kind of settle for a second. I'm just gonna flip over and just shake my scalp and wake everything up. And then flip it back over. And then you have these like really big curls that are more natural and not as like spirally. I kind of like to run my fingers through it and kind of pull it so that it's a little bit sleeker rather than big like this. So your fingers are your best friend. I never really take a brush through my hair after it's been curled. That is how I get these curls, ladies.